with our armor a little bit deeper.
因为今天我们要更深入的对我们的盔甲做工。
And we really start to explore where in our body we're holding our repressed feelings and emotions.
去真的探索我们在身体哪一个部位，保有就是压抑了这种情绪。
Where we have some blocks in our body.
我们在身体里面哪些部位有阻塞？
And how these different parts of our body to connect with different kind of emotions and feelings inside.
然后身体的不同的部位如何跟不同的情绪有关？
Because our emotions we can really we can hold it in different parts of our body, in different muscles.
那我们会用身体不同的区块、不同的肌肉去压抑不同的情绪。
For example, if child start to get angry, and this anger comes up and want to express, it involves some muscles inside.
比如说，如果一个孩子他开始生气，然后他压抑这个生气的感觉，他是需要用一些肌肉。
Because the emotions is the energy, and this energy flows through our muscles.
因为情绪就是能量，而这能量是透过我们的肌肉在流动。
And the anger it starts to burn from really our core inside.
而这个愤怒呢，开始在我们这个核心开始酝酿。
And then start to flow up through our body.
然后开始沿着身体往上。
Especially on this back sides of our body.
尤其是
Yes, on the side.
尤其是就是超过我们淋巴腺的部位，身体的侧边开始沿着它们两边往上。
On the back muscles too.
还有在背部的肌肉。
And then it comes to this point.
然后到了颈椎。
Between the neck and the back.
大椎就是在颈部跟这个脊椎的中间，背部脊椎的中间。
And from this point, the energy spread out, and one of the flow goes to our arms and to our hands.
然后从大椎开始分散，其中一个就是分散到我们的这个沿着肩膀分散到我们的手臂。
Because if you get angry, your arms, your hands really want to do something like this or like this, something or like this. No.
因为当你真的很愤怒的时候，你的手会想要做一些事，比如说这样子啊，或者是不要。
And then your anger starts to go up to your head.
然后愤怒它也会沿着头部这样上来。
And move into your teeth and jaw.
然后到你牙齿跟下巴的部位。
And involve all of these muscles around your jaw.
所以也包括脸部的肌肉。
Because this we have from the animal nature, because the animal wants to bite somebody.
这个是跟我们的动物性有关，因为动物会想要咬人、咬什么东西。
And when we got angry, we also start to feel here something starts moving here.
所以当我们愤怒的时候，我们也会感觉这边有一些能量想要移动。
And finally, this energy comes to our eyes.
最终这个能量也会到我们的眼睛。
And we start to feel like really angry eyes, and we want to really to explode it, to express it.
就好像那种眼神会杀人这样子，那种眼神，你想要透过眼睛去表达你的愤怒，你非常生气。
If this child, the parents of somebody, just to say stop, don't feel it. This anger is not allowed for you.
但是如果大人或父母跟这个孩子说不可以这样，停止。
And the child start to prevent somehow this moving of energy inside.
那小孩子就会开始去阻止能量这样的流动。
And all of these muscles get tense.
那这些肌肉就会变得紧绷。
For example, here.
比如说下巴这边。
For example, if you really hold anger inside too much, you got some really tension of these muscles here.
如果你真的常压抑你的愤怒，这边的肌肉就会很紧绷。
And sometimes if I touch this these points of the person during my private session.
有时候我在1对1的咨商里面，我会碰个案他这边的部位，
It can be really painful
是非常痛，
because a lot of tension.
因为它非常紧。
Yeah, and if I keep in touch this, continue touch this, after that person start really to get angry.
如果我继续碰他这边的部位，这样，然后过一段时间，他可能就真的很生气。
It's really something starts to come out.
就有一些东西出来。
And also, we can hold our anger along whole arms and hands.
那我们也会在手臂里面，整个手的部位压抑我们的愤怒。
In our shoulders.
还有在肩膀。
Around the eyes.
还有眼睛部位。
And if you see the person who really holding back his anger all the time, his eyes can be really like this, a lot of tensions around the eyes.
如果你看到有人他常常就是压抑他的愤怒，有可能他的眼睛就会变这样，就是你都觉得他好像在瞪人。
Yeah. For example, if you start to feel some pain if you were a child.
当你还是孩子的时候，如果你开始感到一些痛苦，
And start to cry.
然后开始哭，
But for parents, maybe it's not good.
但是也许父母觉得这样不好，
Because the parents also have some repressed feeling, repressed pain inside.
因为父母自己也有一些压抑的感觉。
If they see as the child start to cry, it somehow resonates their own pain.
当他们看到孩子开始哭，这个他内在的痛苦被引起、被引发。
But they don't want because it's too painful feelings.
但是他不想要这样子，因为去感觉他太痛苦了。
And they just say, stop, don't cry.
他们就说停止，不要哭。
You're already a big boy or big girl, don't cry.
你已经是大孩子了，
I don't want to see your tears.
我不要看到你在哭。
Yeah, and the child starts to swallow in these tears, like, okay, I'm fine.
然后孩子就这样，就好像把眼泪吞进去，然后就跟自己说：“哦，我很好。”
And by that, you get tense around your throat.
那你这样子的话，你的脖子就会紧绷。
Yeah, and also about the breathing, because if we want to feel some emotions, we should to stop our breathing.
呼吸也是，如果你想要停止感觉某些情绪，你就会停止呼吸。
It's about all feelings, doesn't matter. It can be anger or pain or joy or anything.
不管是什么情绪，也许是愤怒、恐惧或喜悦等等。
If you stop breathing, you stop feeling.
如果你停止呼吸，你就停止感觉。
I mean, not just stop breathing, because you cannot to stop breathing. Otherwise, you will die.
当然不是永久的，否则你就死了。
But make your breath really superficial.
但是我讲的停止呼吸，意思就是呼吸变得很浅，
Almost nothing.
几乎没有。
And you become very quiet, very meditative.
然后你变得非常的定静。
Yeah, but actually it's a protection.
但是它其实是一种保护。
And we can hold it a lot of anger, how I said just now, here and there and there.
那我刚说过，在这边，在手臂、在脖子、肩膀都可以，
Our eyes.
还有眼睛部位都可以压抑愤怒。
And these muscles
还有这个肌肉，
on the side of our neck.
脖子的两边。
Because these muscles can be involved if we do this kind of movement, like say no.
因为当你说不的时候，当你摇头，你会用到这两边的肌肉。
If we repress our possibility to say no to anybody,
如果我们压抑我们的拒绝，
we get tight here, we get tensions here in these muscles.
我们这两边肌肉就会紧绷。
And this also very connected with the anger.
那它也跟愤怒很有关。
The pain, the energy of pain, they mostly moving on the front of our body here. and find the way through our mouths through the crying.
痛苦的能量大部分是从我们身体的前部这样子往上移动，然后透过嘴巴出来，借由哭泣。
The anger mostly moving on the side of our body and find the way through the mouth, through the eyes, through the hands.
愤怒大部分是从我们身体的两侧往上移动，然后借由眼睛啊、嘴巴、手来表达。
And the fear, the energy of fear, this flow of energy is actually opposite. This energy moving in our body.
而恐惧的能量是相反的，恐惧的能量是这样子，好像从外面到我们的身，从外面往下，在我们身体里移动。
For example, if you get scary, sometimes you really can feel how and something moving along your spine towards down.
比如说，有时候如果你很害怕，你真的会感觉好像毛毛的感觉，就是从头顶这样子一直沿着你的脊椎往下。
Yeah, because if child gets scary all the time, his energy start to pull in and start to create some armor around the core.
如果一个小孩子常受到惊吓，他的能量会向内转，然后他会在这个核心这边创造出一些盔甲。
And sometimes during my private session, I can see how this person get charged and start to connect with their fear. His neck start to contract it like this.
我在一对一的个案中看到，有时候如果他的那个恐惧被启动了，如果他的身体充电，然后恐惧被启动，他的脖子会开始往上。
Because the energy of fear moving on the back of our neck, and if you don't want to feel it, don't want to prevent this fear, your neck starts contracting.
就脖子开始好像抽筋这样子，因为恐惧的能量是这样子的移动。如果你不想要感觉到这个能量，你的脖子就会这样子。
So, and in this work of pulsation, very important to work with this part of our body through which we can express our feelings.
所以在奥修脉动呼吸很重要的就是我们要去对这些身体的部位做功，让我们可以去表达我们的感觉。
Especially the mouth, the jaws,
尤其
and
是
the eyes.
嘴巴、下巴跟眼睛。
So, we use the voice a lot.
所以我们常常会用到声音。
And they use very often eye contact.
还有眼神的接触。
Because it really helps to move energy out.
因为它真的帮助你让能量出去。
And also, we use some keys, and that keys really help us to express all of these repressed feelings.
然后也有一些关键或一些方法，它真的帮助我们把这个压抑的能量释放。
The first and most important key is the deep breathing.
第一个关键就是深呼吸。
Because if you really start to breathe deeply, you get charge of your energy.
如果你真的开始深呼吸，你的能量就可以被充电。
If you don't get charge of your energy, it's not possible to really destroy your armor.
如果你的能量没有充到很满，那是没有办法去撼动你的盔甲。
But if you get charged, your energy start to work by itself, start to move your body.
但是如果你的能量充得很满，它会自己开始流动，它会开始动你的身体。
It's become much easier to really to express something.
所以让你自己去表达什么东西就变得很容易。
Second key is the movement.
第二个关键就是动作。
So you should really help yourself to move your body, because this helps you to express your repressed feelings.
所以你必须帮助自己去移动你的身体，它会帮助你表达感觉。
And today we will do it a lot, this kind of movement.
今天我们会做很多这样的练习。
Third key is the voice.
第三个关键是声音。
You can feel any feelings and emotions inside. Can be pain comes up, can be anger or any of them. You can feel it inside.
你在内在可以感受到各式的感觉，也许是愤怒，也许是痛苦。
But if you're not allowed to express through the voice, is it useless?
但是如果你不允许自己用声音表达，那是没有用的。
I mean, it's not useless. You feel it, but your armor still there.
不是没有用，但是你是感觉到它，但是如果你不用声音表达，你的盔甲还是在那里。
Your tensions around the throat, inside of your throat, still there.
你的脖子的紧绷还是在那边。
And sometimes I come to some person and I see the person really use the voice, not really, but use the voice like.
有时候我来到学员旁边，然后我看到他有用一点声音，但是没有用很多，像这样。
And I ask him, let the energy flow, really open your mouth, let's say use the voice. But he or she but already use the voice, like, I have some sounds.
那我会跟他说，让你的能量出来，真的用你的声音把嘴巴张开，但是他会觉得说，我已经用声音了，我已经有发出声音。
And sometimes I start to really help him or her really open the mouth. It can happen like this. It's really some loud voice can appear from there.
所以有时候我就会用我的手把他嘴巴张开，他就会变成就是会发出，所以就是他声音就会真的出来。
And after the session, person can say, I can imagine that I have so strong voice inside.
然后在那之后，学员就说我都不知道我自己有可以发出那么强的声音。
Because all the time throat was blocked.
因为他的那个喉咙一直都是被堵住的。
So this third key is very important, your voice.
所以第三个关键是非常重要的，就是你的声音。
And the last key, fourth key, it's eye contact.
最后一个关键是眼神接触。
Because we can feel all of the feeling inside, really move your body, really use your voice, but it can be still inside, not come out through your eyes.
因为我们可以在内在感觉这所有的感觉或做所有的动作，但是如果你眼睛没有睁开，你还是在内在。
It's like the child. If the child feels something inside, some feelings, but the parents say, no, don't show it to us. Just hide it. Just don't show it.
就像小孩子有很多的感觉，但是父母对他说：“你不要表达出来，你不要给我看。”
Don't show your tears. I don't want to see your tears. I don't want to see your anger. Just stop it.
我不想要看到你的眼泪，我不想要看到你的愤怒，停止。
If the child run away to his or her room and just keep alone and with yourself, he or she can cry and be angry and everything if nobody see him.
小孩子就跑到自己的房间里，关上门，然后自己在那边哭因为没有人可以看到他。
But he is alone.
但是他是孤单的。
And now if we have some armor, we can feel all of the feeling inside and allow to cry yourself, but if we're alone. I mean, we can allow yourself to feel the feelings, but it's difficult to show to anybody.
所以也许你很容易或是也许你可以在自己一个人的时候，你可以让自己感受到这些感觉，但是你没有办法对他人表达。
And if we really start to open our eyes in this process, and really to see somebody in front of you who really hear and can accept your feelings.
所以如果你在过程中把眼睛睁开，你就可以看到，你的这样子的表达是可以被人家看见的，而且是被允许的。
It's become a very healing process.
它就成为一个很疗愈性的过程。
Because you got a feeling that, it's okay if I can feel it. It's okay if I can show it. Nobody stop it. Nobody judge me. Nobody run away from me.
你就会觉得我这样子表达我的感觉是 OK 的，不会有人批判我，也不会有人阻止我，也不会有人逃跑。
Yeah, it's some opposite situation when you have in your child.
这跟你童年的情况可能是相反的。
So the eye contact is really important.
所以眼神接触是很重要的。
And today, this morning and afternoon, we'll start to explore how this kind of different feelings we can hold inside of our body.
今天早上跟下午，我们就要开始探索我们如何在身体不同的区块有不同的压抑。
We start to see what inside of our pelvis, this area.
我们会开始先看我们的骨盆区块有什么样的感觉。
Because here can be a lot of blocks. Because in this place we can really get touch with our animal energy and with our sexual energy.
这里通常都有很多的阻塞，因为这里是我们碰触我们的性能量跟动物性的地方。
And both of this energy really prohibited in our society.
那这两种能量在社会上都是不被允许的。
Especially in our childhood.
尤其是在童年。
Yeah. And we start to shake our armor in this part of our body and just see what is there.
那我们要开始晃动这边的盔甲，然后去看那里有什么。
Yeah. And then we start to use our legs also.
那我们也会开始用我们的腿。
Because in our legs we can also hold a lot of angry feelings.
在我们的腿，我们也可以压抑很多的愤怒。
A lot of feelings like I don't want it.
很多的我不想要的感觉。
Maybe you can remember if child gets angry and want to say I don't want it, or opposite, I want it.
也许你可以回想到童年的时候，你说我不要，或是我要。
He start to really like use his anger, use his legs.
跟小朋友就会这样子踏步。
Like I want it, I want it.
我要，我要。
Yeah. Or opposite, if some child really gets angry, he want to kick something.
那相反的就是，如果一个孩子真的很愤怒，他想要踢人。
If parents start to stop him, it's like all this energy hold back and keep in his legs.
如果他被父母阻止，那这个能量就会保存在他的腿里。
So we start to use the movement of our legs, and it helps us to release this energy.
所以我们也会动我们的脚、我们的腿，它帮助我们释放这个能量。
And we have a lot of tensions and repressed feelings in our arms and shoulders as well.
那在肩膀跟手臂也有很多被压抑的能量。
And we start to use different kind of movement with our arms.
那我们会用不同的动作来移动手臂。
We just start to check what kind of feelings we keep there.
我们会开始检查我们在这里保留了什么样的感觉。
It's like maybe it's a lot of feelings like I don't want, go away.
也许是
Is it my space?
我不要，你走开，这是我的空间。
Because maybe for us it was not allowed to really have your own space.
因为也许过去你不被允许有自己的空间。
Maybe somebody it's really easy to penetrate our boundaries.
也许有人很容易的就侵犯你的界限。
For us was really difficult to keep this space.
所以很难拥有你自己的空间。
Maybe opposite, in your childhood we have not enough to intimacy with the important people around you.
或是相反的，也许在童年的时候你没有办法与他人有亲密。
And you feel some lack of this intimacy and closeness inside.
那有这样子亲密上的匮乏，然后心就关闭。
And we can explore with some kind of movement of reaching out your hands and ask, give me, I need it.
然后你们可以透过不同的动作，比如说这样子，你向他人说，给我，我需要。
And through this movement you can really get touch some kind of feelings of longing or needing.
透过这样的动作呢，你可以真的与内在的渴望的感觉碰触。
Yeah. So today we will do all of these things.
所以今天我们会做这些练习。
Just let's take it some kind of experiment, some kind of exploration. What is inside? What I have inside?
你就把它当做一种实验，一种探索，去看你内在有什么。
Yeah. And use these techniques to really express all kind of feelings and.
然后真的用这些技巧去表达内在的能量跟感觉。